Hey girl, what's up? I know, it's 1 a.m., so what are we doing? Oh yeah, let's totally go to that place. I love that place. Wait a minute. What is that?
Hello?
No, shut up for a second. There's like a light in the sky, or a bird, or something. Oh no, oh my god, it's getting closer. Oh my god, it's gonna hit me! Ah! It's an angel. Really? Oh my god, it's Frankie Russo. Yep, it's Frankie. I know, I thought he was a janitor at the local boxing gym too.
I guess you're half right. What's up, girl? Oh no! I did it again! I messed up my coordinate system!
Hey guys, it's the Frankie Russo Show. And here's Frankie!
How you doing out there? How you doing? Welcome to RussoNation.tv, home of America's Team.today. And guess what? This is yours truly, Frankie Russo. Hey, got a great show for you tonight. Great show. Special shout out. You know my alma mater. I got to talk about it. Seton Hall University basketball team beat Xavier University. That's what I'm talking about. They did it over here at the Guard. That's right. We're on our way toward the Big East title. And look out, March Madness. Here comes the hole, baby. Woo! 800-848-9222. Special shout out to my brother from another mother, John Lawson, the Marine, and the 50 Marines for Trump. Unfortunately, we were working toward getting together, you know, and unfortunately 32 of the Marines, they were called to active duty. And it's an unfortunate thing, but God bless them. You know, it's a heartful shout out to the 32 Marines. God bless them. It's only Frankie Russo over here at 77 WABC at 1:09 in the morning. It's the men and women of the United States Armed Forces that gives me the freedom to come up here at 77 WABC and do what I love to do. So major shout out to Johnny Lawson, the 50 Marines for Trump. We're going to make this happen soon when they get back with the grace of God. 800-848-9222. That's what I'm talking about. Now, big thing today, the canceling of the Trump rally in Chicago. You know, it's come to my attention that it was a MoveOn.org protest. They were behind it. Do you believe these people? Really? They're talking about freedom of speech, and they're stopping the next president of the United States from speaking. What's going on over here? And let me tell you, I made a friend on Twitter, Christy for Trump. She's from Missouri. And she tweeted this. You know, there were problems over in Missouri, in St. Louis. She's a great lady. And she said, when the protesters got inside and stood, they locked arms and had to be carried out, literally. Several more interruptions. It was said they couldn't enjoy the Trump speech. I mean, this is crazy. No real freedom of speech. What's happening to this country? This country, unfortunately, she feels very bad. She said this country's in bad shape. And, you know, I love my country, and this is bad. Donald Trump, just like MoveOn.org and all these radicals have a right to speak, so does Donald Trump have a right to speak. That's what I'm talking about. 800-848-9222. Donald Trump updates. Vote for America's CEO, Donald J. Trump. This coming March 15, Tuesday. States in play: Florida, Ohio, North Carolina, Illinois, and Missouri. In addition, If you want to watch the Trump rallies, you got to go to rsbn.tv. That's Right Side Broadcasting Network. And Donald Trump speaking in Dayton, Ohio, March 12th. He's speaking in Cleveland, Ohio, March 12th. He's speaking in Bloomington, Indiana, March 13th. And then he'll be in Florida, March 14th. 800-848-9222. Social media, Twitter, Facebook. Send me a shout out live. I'll shout it out live. Live internet stream. Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show. Frankie Russo TV YouTube channel. Tell your friends. I got a lot of shows on there. You got to check it out. And a new Frankie Russo initiative. Help America's team. Help the men and women of the United States Armed Forces fight post-traumatic stress disorder. You know, it's an unfortunate thing. Our men and women of the United States Armed Forces are committing suicide at an extremely alarming rate, and we got to take care of them. Go to Facebook.com/Frankie Russo Show and look for the America's team icon and click on a few buttons and it'll get you there, okay? 800-848-9222. We're going to kick to some calls. Well, okay, wait, because the board is all lit up. We're going to kick to some calls in about 2 minutes. I just want to say, you know, some crazy stuff going on the campaign trail that fake Fugazi Rubio is going into Ohio and telling voters to support Kekich. I never heard of such a thing. You just can't make this stuff up. These people are out to stop Trump. That's all it is. Instead of supporting their own candidacies and their dreams and goals to become president, they just want to stop Donald Trump. How do you stop people? Over 20,000 voters switched and ditched the Democratic Party in Massachusetts to vote for Trump. Thousands of voters are switching and ditching the Democratic Party to come to the Republican Party in Ohio to vote for Trump. And it's come to all these media outlets are reporting over 46,000 voters are ditching and switching from the Democratic Party to the Republican Party in Pennsylvania to vote for Trump. What's going on over here?
Welcome to the boardroom.
This is a Trump phenomenon. You can't stop the movement. He's got 1.6 million votes than the Canadian Cruz. By the way, breaking news, and then we'll kick to a Trump commercial. Ted Cruz feels very bad that he wasn't able to attend the White House state dinner with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. He expresses he feels very bad about it. So what he did was today, he suspended his campaign for a few hours. He met with Trudeau because he's very concerned. He wants to get involved. He heard that in Canada, 7 military bases are being closed and they're bringing in hundreds of thousands of Muslim refugees. And he thinks it's a great idea because he wants to make this North American Union, this thing they're talking about, him and his wife from with Goldman Sachs and the Bushes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hearing. So breaking news, Ted Cruz had a secret meeting with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. 800-848-9222. We're going to kick to a Trump commercial, and then when we come back, we're going to take some calls.
I'm Donald Trump, candidate for president, and I approve this message. All talk and no action politicians have let us down, and America is in deep trouble. But I'm going to change that. First, I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm not taking special interest money, and I've called on other candidates to disavow their super PACs, but none of them have done it, which means they'll be puppets for lobbyists, donors, and special interests. I'll negotiate new trade deals, and those deals, along with my plans to cut taxes for the middle class and businesses, will bring American jobs back right here where they belong. I'll rebuild our military and make it so strong that no one will ever mess with us. We'll stop illegal immigration, and yes, we will build a wall, and Mexico will pay for it. I'm the only candidate running who can't be bought. I'll do what the politicians won't. I'll produce. We will make America great
Trump,
again.
What he's been able to do, which is really ticking people off,
which I'm glad about. He's going rogue left and right, man. That's why he's doing so well.
That's my girl. She's going rogue on us tonight, baby.
Listen up.
We're pumping the Trump. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Hey.
Who's pumping the Trump tonight?
Pump the Trump. Pump the Trump. Pump the Trump.
800.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Yeah. Woo! Let's kick to Victor from Queens. What's poppin'? Victor from Queens. What's poppin'? Victor from Queens.
Yeah, how you doing tonight, Frankie?
Doing beautiful. Donald Trump, he's looking really good in Ohio. They're saying Michigan, as Michigan goes, so goes Ohio. And we're looking good in Florida. We're doing really well in North Carolina. I go to, I have two places I go, and we're looking pretty good. Donald Trump is trending up. What's going on, Victor?
Well, I just wanted to say that Michael Savage has been talking about a civil war coming to America.
Love Michael Savage.
And I think tonight, what I saw on TV, what was going on in Chicago, that the first shot may have been fired. And I don't think it's any coincidence that it took place in Chicago, which, after all, is the hometown of our president. I mean, he's been polarizing the nation for the past 7 years. And, I even think back to the 1968 Democratic Convention and what happened. And yesterday, I don't know if you caught this on certain news channels, the Council on American Islamic Relations was demanding that Trump apologize to them because they said that
really
their feelings were hurt.
Really?
But, I didn't hear any apology for 9/11.
Well, you know Donald Trump's position on Islam, right?
I mean, what's going on here?
Exactly.
I mean,
CARE was involved in the Holy Land Foundation trial.
Right.
That's Hamas financing. It was a big FBI Title III surveillance. They were part of the 246 unindicted co-conspirators. They are Muslim Brotherhood, basically. And, Laura Burns' testimony, and Eric Holder dropped the charges. That's the Biden administration.
Where was the apology now for Taylor Force, who was murdered in Israel?
That's right. Absolutely.
A West Pointer, an Army, a veteran, a guy who's just, happens to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Where's that apology?
Absolutely.
But they got people running around over there with knives, killing people. They're being incited and stirred up by their fantastic leader, Mr. Abbas, who's living in an unbelievable, beautiful mansion financed by you and me, the American taxpayer.
It's quite unfortunate, but you're right. We're sending Obama and Hillary Clinton sent hundreds of millions of dollars to Hamas. And on the other end, according to Washington Free Beacon and the Congressional Research Service, Iran gives tens of millions of dollars to Hamas and rockets. Okay? So this is a big forgave, beautiful call. Thank you for the call, my brother.
Have a great night, Frankie.
Thank you so much. 848-9222. This is the Frankie Russo Show. That's what I'm talking about. Let's kick to Joey in Toms River. What's poppin', Joey?
Frankie. Now listen to this. If you don't believe that the Bush family is behind this thing in Chicago,
wow,
whole world is naive.
Let me hear this one.
Let me tell you something.
Let me hear.
You got to remember that during the 9/11 Commission,
right,
that Dick Cheney and George W. Bush went in front of that commission, and they were the only two that went in there. They were not allowed to have any recordings or tapings of their testimony before that 9/11 commission. Why? Because it set them up for perjury if it was taped.
So where are we going with this?
My point is that when Donald Trump came out and said that George Bush lied about 9/11, he was on the money.
Hey, okay. I mean, I don't know. One thing I say. There's one thing I say.
Not only that.
What I think,
a small
but
part
Joe,
of the iceberg.
what I really think Donald Trump was driving at, and I do agree with him. He was saying that the hit in Iraq was very bad because what happened was.
It was, but that was George Bush's agenda for his own man. You got to remember that the Bush family does not want to lose the power, and they're pissed off because of.
Well, you're probably right there. I mean, he's a very powerful family. Yeah, but when you really think about it, the hit, as Donald Trump said, destabilized Iraq to the point where.
He was selling oil, the grandfather to Adolf Hitler. Give me a break.
I mean, listen, I'm not saying you're wrong. I haven't actually looked into all that data.
The movie Zeitgeist, the movie 2000.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't. Honestly, when I look at data, no, I look for statistical significance. I'm not saying what you're saying isn't true. I just haven't actually. I have to look for statistical significance because I know one thing: the hit in Iraq brought Al Qaeda in Iraq, which was Musa Abu Zakari, which was the first leader of the Al Qaeda in Iraq.
That's correct.
And that became, and then from here we got Bakur, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. He's the second leader that came out of this ISIS movement. So I mean, which is a Sunni militia, and that's another discussion, but. I do agree with you I do agree with that.
I believe the Bush family is behind that.
Well, I mean, it's probably. I mean, obviously they have a lot of money, and it's possible. I'm not.
It was very easy for them to set that up.
But also too, Ted Cruz is with his wife is flush in with George Bush. Flush.
Oh, absolutely.
So from that angle
so
too,
Rubio. They all want him out. They don't want Trump to be the president.
Right. But guess what?
It's not going to happen.
But guess what the people do, right? The will of the people.
It's not going to happen this time. This time we're going to win.
That's what I'm talking. Joey, thank you for the call. Great call.
You're welcome.
God bless you. 800-848-9222. We're going to go to Fred in Whitestone, Queens. What's poppin', Freddie? Let's talk about pump the Trump tonight, man. We got to pump our next president. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, from now on at Trump rallies, the Trump supporters wear blue shirts. The protesters wear red shirts, so when they slug it out, we can know who to root for when we're watching TV. And listen to me, hear this out pretty good. I got a couple of things to say.
You got so many different names, I can't keep up with it. Your name's Fred now. I remember
Frank,
a few weeks ago it was like Johnny. What's going on, bro?
Well, you're a good guy, Frank. Listen.
Thank you. I try.
No, you're a good guy. Louisiana politics.
Oh,
folks,
tough.
Listen to this.
Who's the famous governor from Louisiana?
Well, the man, Huey Long.
Right. Did you see that movie, All the King's Men? That was a great movie with Broderick Crawford.
Movie. Right.
But anyway, go ahead.
Louisiana politics, folks, if you don't know this, could make Cook County and Tammany Hall look like a bunch of mouse cotillions.
You're right about that.
Now ready for this now?
Let me hear.
What would stop somebody in Louisiana from walking into a hotel room with a suitcase loaded with $100 bills, put the suitcase on a table, open the suitcase, and then tell someone with a real bad reputation, just go out there and endorse someone? That could have happened a couple of weeks ago, folks. So there's no apologies.
But DT won Louisiana.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy, my brother?
Right, but you got to realize one thing, Frank. They couldn't care less whether the guy likes them or not. They want you to keep repeating it. That's why I won't mention the guy's name. You know what I'm saying? They want you to keep repeating it. It's all nonsense. And I want to say something.
Who are we talking about now? I'm lost.
Don't you remember 2 weeks ago was some guy with a bad reputation in Louisiana endorsed Trump?
Oh, I got you.
I know you're talking about. Get what I'm saying? I don't mention the guy's name.
Well, listen. The Reform Party, he didn't go into the Reform Party because they had those kind of people in the Reform Party. So he was going to run for president in 2000, and he stopped it because of the people that were affiliated with the Reform Party. So they have no argument in that regard.
Well,
so.
Frank, but realize the people who hate Trump couldn't care less about that.
I agree. You're right, because he's not.
They just want to keep you repeating it. Remember the term useful idiots? Now, remember that now. 2001. Jorge Bush did not campaign on this, but when he got in, his two biggest agendas were ending racial profiling and amnesty for invaders as Muhammad Atta skated through Logan Airport.
Crazy stuff. Muhammad Atta, wow.
You want to talk about Goose Gossage for a second?
Goose Gossage, that's the goose, baby.
You hear what he said the other day, right?
What'd he say?
Well, he was mad about the players today. He's making fun of them. He says they're acting like kids. They're acting like the nerds are running baseball. The players are making clowns out of themselves by flipping bats, going through.
He was nasty. Huh? The Goose was nasty.
Well, you know what?
Oh my God! What?
Let me give you a little insight. I think the Goose is a little bit sore because they keep saying Mariano was the greatest relief pitcher.
He was. I mean, come on, man.
No, but Frank, they were two different type of relief pitchers. Mariano basically came in the ninth inning. The Goose would come in the seventh inning.
You're right. That is true. But, bro.
It was a different game.
You're right. I agree. You're 100% right. But, man, the bomb that George – I mean, I love the Goose. But the bomb that George Brett hit off the Goose, that was unbelievable.
Not only that.
Oh, my God.
When
that
Goose,
was a freaking bomb.
This is for your show first, Frank. Goose was on the Padres in the '84 World Series, right? And Kirk Gibson was coming up with the winning run, go-ahead run on base. And Dick Williams, the manager, comes out and tells Goose, I'm taking you out. Goose goes, I can handle him. He didn't get no hits off me this year. Kirk Gibson knocked out about 10 rows of seats.
He was a bad player.
But let me tell you something. Goose never wanted to hit anybody. Billy Martin wanted to. He threw.
I love Billy the Kid.
Yeah, but he never wanted to purposely never hit anybody. Listen, 81 World Series. The Goose hit the Penguin. He hit Ron Say.
He hit Ron Say in the head with a fastball. My brother.
Ron Say was laid out at home plate.
Thank you for the call. I got to move. Thank you. God bless you. 800-848. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for the call. Fred from, I forgot where he's from. Let's go to Donna in Lyndhurst, and then we're going to kick to a Trump commercial. What's up, Donna?
Hi, Frankie. Hey, what's up?
What's going on? You got to get a lady on the air. What's going on, Donna?
Well, I just wanted to ask you what you thought about the protest and the rally. It seems to me that Trump is actually getting exactly what he's been giving.
No. I watch this guy's rallies, okay? He's straight up, he's a nice guy, and he's a tough guy. He stands there, makes his speech, people get up, big guys are getting up, punching people, and he feels bad. And he says, take care of this guy. He's punching people, innocently punching people while he's speaking. This is crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Donald Trump is a great guy.
I'm
and
just
it's
saying
unfortunate.
That I think he's at a crossroads. The Ides of March are coming up, and I think he has some thinking to do.
Donald Trump's the next president of the United States. There's nothing to think about over here. The next president of the United States is Donald Trump.
Everybody changes, especially someone in his position. He has to rethink his MO here. And
his MO about what?
He
had nothing to do with these protests.
For him to cancel the rally, I think he got a little worried.
Well, of course, he doesn't want anybody to get hurt. I think that was a tremendous leadership position to take. He don't want nobody to get hurt. Donald Trump's got a big heart. Donna, thank you for the call. I'm getting ready to it's about 1:30.
Well, he's a big heart, too, and so do I, and we're both worried about him.
He's the best. Thank you so much. Thank you for the call. 800-848-9220. I'll kick to a Trump commercial. I'll see you on the other end. Frankie
I'm
Russo.
Donald Trump, candidate for president, and I approve this message. All talk and no action politicians have let us down, and America is in deep trouble. But I'm going to change that. First, I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm not taking special interest money, and I've called on other candidates to disavow their super PACs, but none of them have done it, which means they'll be puppets for lobbyists, donors, and special interests. I'll negotiate new trade deals, and those deals, along with my plans to cut taxes for the middle class and businesses, will bring American jobs back right here where they belong. I'll rebuild our military and make it so strong that no one will ever mess with us. We'll stop illegal immigration, and yes, we will build a wall, and Mexico will pay for it. I'm the only candidate running who can't be bought. I'll do what the politicians won't. I'll produce. We will make America great again.
Here we go.
We're going to pump the Trump tonight, baby. Yeah.
Listen up.
We're pumping the Trump. Yeah, I'm going to pump the Trump. I'm going to tell you all something. Donald Trump says Islam hates us. I think he's right. 1986 amnesty brings us Mohammed Abu Lima. In the 90s brings us Omar Abdel Rahman, a.k.a. the Blind Sheik. We had the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. We had the September 11, 2001, the horrific hit on the World Trade Center. Saeed Farouk, a Muslim, San Bernardino shooter. Fasil Muhammad, a Muslim, the California campus stabber. Chris Harbor Mercer, a Muslim, Oregon shooter, had on his Facebook page all these jihadists on a terror watch list, a Syrian jihadist wannabe. Major Hassan, a Muslim in the United States Army, soldier of Allah, killed 13 Americans. Boston Marathon bombers, killed Muslims, killed Americans, wounded Americans. Chattanooga shooter, a Muslim, killed 5 Marines. You think Islam likes us? Now, I'm not saying all Muslims are terrorists, by no means. However, radical Islamists, they're there. What the problem is, and what Donald Trump is saying is, not only do we have radical Islamists, but we have radical Islamist sympathizers. Look at the Santa Bernardino shooters. You had Saeed Farouk, Tashfeen Malik, husband and wife. Then we had Enrique Marquez, materially supported them. That's 3. The father of Saeed Farouk. 4. The mother of Saeed Farouk. That's 5. Then you had the brother-in-law. Then you had the other relatives. They all knew about this, the 20 pipe bombs in San Bernardino. So what is everybody so shocked when Donald Trump says that Islam hates us? There's something wrong over here. Over 30 years. Are you kidding me? 800-848-9222. I'm going to kick to Jerry in the Bronx. What's poppin', Jerry?
Hey, Frankie, what's up?
What's up?
All
getting
right,
ready to take this. We're getting ready to get Donald Trump in the White House and bring the prosperity back to the nation.
That's what I need, man. We need to get paid.
Right? That's what I'm talking about. Isn't that a common thing that everybody wants? It transcends race. It transcends everything. Everybody wants to get paid.
I mean, look, Frankie. Farrakhan is endorsing.
Oh my God.
He's endorsing Trump.
I'm not down with Farrakhan. That guy's a hater. Come on.
Hey,
I'm not down with Farrakhan. You know, that's
then
like
there's Anthony Mackie, the actor.
Anthony Mackie. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's the Falcon in the Avengers.
Yeah, he was great in Eminem's movie too.
Yeah, so he's backing him, and then Tyson.
Yeah, Mike Tyson. That's right, Mike Tyson.
So a lot of blacks like myself, you know, I didn't drink the Kool-Aid.
There you go, my brother. That's what I'm talking about.
I didn't drink the Kool-Aid back in 2008.
There you go, my brother. Hey, you know something? Doesn't it drive you crazy that everybody thinks, well, you know, you're white, you're a Republican, you're black, you're a Democrat? I mean, we're individuals. People have a mind of their own, no?
That's right. That's right.
That's why I love Ben Carson. Ben Carson, not only is he a genius, he's got a mind of its own, and he's a great role model for the future of America. He's showing everybody
he's a great man.
Oh my God!
And I like Donald Trump.
I love
Donald
Trump.
I like him because he's a good father.
Right?
Isn't he a great father?
You see those kids? They're unbelievable.
How he raises children. That's an example for America.
There you go. That's a great.
He don't drink. He don't get high. Right. You don't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Hey, back in the day, he liked this woman. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey,
he likes some beautiful women, man. Wow.
Like my mother says, everybody gonna have their idiosyncrasy.
I mean, the women that this guy picked, they're one more beautiful than the other. Oh my God. Right? You see his wife? You see his daughter? Oh my God.
But see, you know what? That's another thing.
Oh, she's beautiful
the wife
and smart.
Speaks well about him.
Right, and she's very bright too. Very bright.
Yeah.
Hey Jerry, thank you for the call, man.
All right, you thank you for putting me on. And I listened to 77. You know, I like Jonathan Batchelor before you.
Okay, my brother.
I don't know what I'm gonna do after 2 p.m.
Well, God bless you, Jerry. Thank you for the call.
All right, then.
God bless. 800-848-9222. I got about 20-something minutes left. We're kicking to Felix. Felix, the truck driver from Pennsylvania.
Hey, Frankie Russo.
What's up, my brother? I got that. My you know, it's like almost after 1:30. My you know, my little shumanut, as my Italian grandmother would say.
I hear you. Hey, bro, I got to point out something, okay, what actually makes Trump a genius. Okay?
Oh, he's absolutely a genius.
Okay. Now, are you a low-information voter?
Oh, that's another thing you reminded me about, that Canadian cruise. What a fraud.
Well, you know what? It's not only Cruz. Now, here's the interesting thing, if you'll notice. Donald Trump only attacks the candidates, right?
Right.
He never attacks the candidates' followers or belittles them.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Great point, Felix.
Almost all the other candidates, they try and belittle Donald Trump's supporters, okay? So I don't know where this mentality comes from. And it's not only the candidates, but it's guys like Glenn Beck. You know, they try and make it seem like you're a moron because you're voting for Donald Trump. I'm sorry, Glenn Dingy.
Oh my God, that guy! Did you hear the audio on him? Did you hear the audio? If he gets close to Trump, he's gonna stab, and he's not gonna stop stabbing. And nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about the three.
That actually is not true. I mean, I do listen to the guy.
Oh, he did say that. I had it on the air last week. He did say that.
But I mean,
my brother for Pennsylvania, I had the quotes right on the air.
What's that, Frankie?
Glenn Beck did say that.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Well, aside from that, it doesn't matter. He's a liar. He talks about principles, right? How he values principles.
I'm a constitutional conservative.
And he tramples his principles because so many times he's pointed out things that he claims.
What
Donald
a fraud!
Trump said, and when you go and look it up, it's a complete lie.
It's a fraud. Like
okay,
Ted Cruz.
And now here's the other thing. You know, we have, and the proof is in the pudding. We have unelected elite rulers of this country. They just met on Sea Island. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, the CEO, anti-tech. I mean, tech. The CEO.
Yeah, tech CEOs.
Right, the tech CEOs are anti-Trump.
Establishment Republicans, right?
Exactly.
Elon Musk, the guy from Facebook.
Right.
And 50 states.
Tim Cook too. I heard Tim Cook.
Private planes flew in and out of this island as they gathered on a meeting to figure out how to stop Donald Trump and actually to stop Ted Cruz.
It's crazy.
Now, we are headed for a brokered convention.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I hope not.
I think Donald Trump, you know, I follow I have two places that I follow on the numbers. And, you know, this dude called Michigan an hour before the networks called Michigan. He said that they were coming up with the numbers for Kekich out of Oakland County, and if Trump was steady with him, which he was, Trump was going to win Michigan, and he did. Okay. I mean, okay, he called Clinton for Michigan, which everybody was calling Clinton for Michigan. He didn't see that one. I don't think any pollsters saw that one. And I'm getting that as goes Michigan, so goes Ohio. Trump's going to do a lot stronger in Ohio than people think. Florida's going to be another tough place, but Trump's going to get Florida. And don't be surprised about North Carolina. Trump does well in North Carolina. Illinois and Missouri's going to be is another one that Donald Trump could pull out. But, you know, the truth be told, Donald Trump's looking good right now. We're in a good position. He's won 13 of the 23 13. He won 13 and lost 8. So of the 21 contests, Donald Trump won 13. And you know what I can't stand, my brother? You talk about Ted Cruz. He talks about how well Ted Cruz is only, you know, I'm a baseball guy. Ted Cruz is 7 for 20.
That makes me laugh every time.
He's 7 for 13, 7 for 14.
I'm the only one who's beaten Donald Trump.
He's won 7 out of the 21 races.
Right, exactly. Yes, Donald Trump.
And he's getting bitch slapped in the South. Bitch slapped. He's getting bitch slapped. Right?
It is laughable. Whenever he says that, he tries to make it sound like, oh, well,
hey, listen, I heard in Pennsylvania that 46,000 are doing a switch and ditch on the Democratic Party to vote for they're going to Republican to vote for Trump. Is that true?
I hope so.
That's what I'm hearing. PA's in play.
I hope so.
Hey, Felix, thank you for the call, my brother.
Hey, Frankie, have yourself a gret weekend.
You too, my brother. Thank you.
All right.
800-848-9222 is the Frankie Russo Show. You got to vote for America. You got to vote for America's CEO, Donald J. Trump, March 15th, this coming Tuesday. States in play: Florida, Ohio, North Carolina, Illinois, and Missouri. RSBN.TV, you get all the Trump rallies live. We're making it happen over here at 77 WABC. We're going to kick to Annie in Queens. What's going on, Annie?
Frankie.
Yes.
Frankie, I have the memorare prayer to the Blessed Mother.
Very nice.
For Trump's election and protection.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I love this. Go ahead.
Remember, O most gracious Virgin Mary, that never was it known that anyone who fled to thy protection, implored thy help, or sought thy intercession was left unaided. Inspired with this confidence, I fly to thee, O Virgin of Virgins, my mother. To thee do I come, before thee I stand, sinful and sorrowful. O Mother of the Word incarnate, despise not my petitions, but in thy mercy hear and answer me. Amen. Blessed Mother, I beg of you, protect Trump, give him a Pope mobile if you have to, elect him president, and God bless Trump. Thank you, Frankie.
Thank you, Annie. For the grace of God, that was a great, great prayer.
It's very powerful.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I'm a big Catholic myself.
I know you are.
And I love the Blessed Mother. I love the Blessed Mother. I pray for her to pray for us, for America. And she's fabulous. And obviously Jesus Christ, the Son, the Messiah. And,
yes.
And you know what's really crazy? And we're kicking to a commercial in a few minutes. The way the Cruz campaign, they're referring to Cruz as the anointed one.
No.
You know, I mean, that's sacrilegious, no? I mean,
Frankie.
The anointed one in the Old Testament was King David of Israel, and obviously the anointed one is Jesus Christ, the Messiah of the world, God-man, the Messiah of the world. I mean, I don't understand people. I don't understand this.
Frankie, Cruz is using religion, which is he's like the Pharisee. He's a hypocrite. He's using religion to become president.
I love Christ. I love God, and for the grace of God go I. I don't judge people, but this is insane. It's the same thing what he did with all these different the voter violations letters and the what he did to Ben Carson and the lies and the deceit of all these other things. It's really crazy, and quite frankly, the guy's got a Canadian birth certificate, no naturalization papers, and he's walking around like he's this natural-born American citizen.
And wait a second, you forgot the most important thing: he has no chin. and his neck. Where does his neck stop and where does it begin? Okay.
Eddie, thank you for the call.
Okay, God bless.
God bless. 800-848-9220 is the Frankie Russo Show. We're gonna kick to a commercial in a minute. Let's go to Dale in Westchester. What's poppin', Dale?
Hey, Frankie, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, listen, wasn't it embarrassing to look at the funeral and see someone was not there? Who could that be?
Right.
Who was missing from the funeral?
Right. The foreign national. He's a foreign national.
The President of the United States was not there.
The foreign national.
Is that a disgrace? Is that a disgrace?
Absolute disgrace.
I want to put a bag over my head and say, man, no, he doesn't belong with us. I mean, come on, it's outrageous, isn't it?
Outrageous. Hey, listen, you want to hold on? I want to kick to a Trump commercial, and I'll take you when the commercial's over?
Oh, sure.
Hold on. We're going to kick to a Donald Trump commercial because we got to vote March 15th for Donald Trump, America's CEO. 800.
I'm Donald Trump, candidate for president, and I approve this message. All talk and no action politicians have let us down, and America is in deep trouble. But I'm going to change that. First, I'm self-funding my campaign. I'm not taking special interest money, and I've called on other candidates to disavow their super PACs, but none of them have done it, which means they'll be puppets for lobbyists, donors, and special interests. I'll negotiate new trade deals, and those deals, along with my plans to cut taxes for the middle class and businesses, will bring American jobs back right here where they belong. I'll rebuild our military and make it so strong that no one will ever mess with us. We'll stop illegal immigration, and yes, we will build a wall, and Mexico will pay for it. I'm the only candidate running who can't be bought. I'll do what the politicians won't. I'll produce. We will make America great again.
Here we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's make America great again.
That's awesome.
We're going to pump the Trump. So what's going on, Dale? So
listen, where was our president today? Do you know?
Dale, I agree with you 100%. And, quite frankly, he's a foreign national. Hillary Clinton is an adopted foreign national. Ted Cruz is born in Canada. He's a foreign national. Marco Rubio was born here to two foreign nationals. He's a foreign national. Quite frankly, Marco Rubio wants to be a pilgrim. He wants to be grandfathered into the Constitution. This is not 1700s, so you got to wait. He's not eligible. So everybody's attacking the natural-born American citizen, Donald Trump.
What about these little dopes, that were in the protest?
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And quite
like nobody. They have no life,
Right, and quite frankly, it's like hypocritical. They're for freedom of speech, but they're against freedom of speech. Hey, Dill.
Bunch of dopes. They got nothing. Hey, listen.
Thank you for the call. Thank you so much. I got to move. I'm under 15. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. 800-848-9222. I'm going to kick to Benito. My brother Benito from Florida is going to give us a little update on how Donald Trump is doing in Florida.
Frankie.
What's up, brother?
We're doing fantastic. All my relatives in Florida. I'm from Jersey, but they're giving me reports.
What's the reports?
He's going to run away with it. He's going to embarrass Rubio so bad.
You think so? Really? That'd be amazing.
They said that even the numbers on Fox.
Yeah, but I don't. There's one thing. I saw numbers on Hillary Clinton in Michigan. This one cat who has a forecasting model that factors in so much weighted averages, and he takes everything into account. He had Hillary Clinton beating Bernie Sanders by a 99% chance of winning in Michigan, and she got crushed over there.
But from all the cuz in Florida, they're saying that everybody's saying pump the Trump.
So how are we doing with the early voting? I heard it's mixed. How we doing?
The early voting looks very good. It looks like a lot of people are doing that because they're afraid of electronic voting fraud. So, but it looks really good because, like Donald says, little Rubio is hated in his own state.
Absolutely.
And two quick things, Frank.
Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
It's a shame and a disgrace what they're trying to do to Mr. Trump.
Disgusting. Unconscionable. As my Italian grandmother said, disgrazia.
He's all these shimanuts. And real quick, though, this man is going to straighten this country out. And he's going to straighten it out for everybody.
Absolutely. That's a great point. White Americans, African Americans, Hispanic Americans.
That's how we were raised.
Exactly.
Great
point.
That's the way we were raised.
Great point, Benito.
And one last thing. God bless Annie for that prayer.
Right? Is that unbelievable? Right? That was the best. That was the best call of the night.
Beautiful. And God bless America, Frankie, and pump the Trump.
Pump the Trump. Thank you so much for the call. All the way from Florida, Benito giving us an update on the Donald Trump movement for president in Florida. Is looking good. We're trending. We're trending at the right time. We're going to pump the Trump. We're going to kick to Jackie in Westchester. What's poppin', Jackie?
Oh, hi, Frankie.
How you doing, Jackie? Your first time caller?
Yes.
How are you? You got a nice voice.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Listen, I'm totally for Trump. I'm going to work for him, but I'm scared to death for his life because he's not just running against these 17 other Republicans and the Democrats. He's running against big business. He's running against big money. These people don't want to see him in there. The big drug companies, when Obamacare got passed, the stock went through the roof. These are people who have money on the line. I'm really, really scared for Trump.
Jackie, it's a great point. You're 100% right.
Do you ever feel that way? I don't think the country knows. This is just
what he's up against. He's beating a lot of people. He's beating a lot of people. It's true.
Yes,
you're right.
And these are people who have money, really big money, and he's gonna get rid of the lines in the states for
So he's going to reduce
for health care.
Exactly.
They're not going to
reduce the costs on.
Yeah, no, they're going to be competitive. Like
right.
Now, if you're in New York, you can't buy insurance from California because you're not allowed to. They have to stay. That's one thing. There's other things he says.
But the purpose of that is to be competitive and reduce the costs.
I know that,
right,
but
that's
the
a great idea.
stock, and the healthcare companies are not going to make as much money if he
You're raising great points. You're raising great points. But we got to do something here, no? Bernie Sanders is walking around talking about a quasi-socialism, whatever.
I'm for Trump 100
right, but Jackie,
I'm worried about him.
Jackie, think about this, right? There are people that actually, like at this rally here, Donald Trump has a rally, Bernie Sanders people come down here. Bernie Sanders is talking about socialism. Look around us. Look in Europe. Look at other parts of the world. It's failing everywhere.
I agree with you. It's
$202 trillion global debt. And Bernie Sanders and that criminal Hillary Clinton, who shouldn't be allowed to run for president, is talking socialism.
Right.
So this is insanity, right?
Donald Trump wants to close the borders. Therefore, big business is not going to have all the illegals working in the factories in the middle of the country, cleaning chickens, whatever. I have family that works for the government, and they keep closing down these big warehouses.
It's unbelievable, right? And Donald Trump talks about it every rally, and he's.
I know. That's why I'm worried about him.
Well, Jackie, thank you for the call. I'm winding under 10. You raised some great points, and we're gonna keep a watch. And people out there, Jackie's raised some great points, and we got to watch out for our next president. We got to protect them. And thank you, Jackie. Jackie, thank you for the call.
God bless you.
God bless you, Jackie. 800-848-9222. We got to watch. Jackie's right from Westchester. We got to protect the next president of the United States, Donald Trump.
Welcome to the boardroom.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go to Irish Mike from Bay Ridge. He don't like Donald Trump, so let's see what he's got to say for himself. You got to throw somebody.
Frankie.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, listen, first-time caller. Thanks for letting me through.
Absolutely.
I got a quick story for you. I work nights. This morning I come home. The house is a little crowded with the wife. Kids getting ready to go to school and work.
Right.
So I had to step out for a minute, so I figured let me go down to Dunkin' Donuts, grab a quick latte, read the paper. I picked up the Daily News, get my little table. As I'm going out, got my camouflage army hat with the big American flag in the front of it.
Oh, you're a vet? You're a vet?
Actually, I'm not a vet,
but
okay.
All right.
Just to, I appreciate what you do over there at Hunter Steakhouse. My uncle gave his life in Vietnam for this great country. So
God bless
I appreciate all the stuff
for the
you
grace
guys
of
do.
God. It's amazing. So where are we going with this?
So we're going with this. So I'm down at my table, and sure enough, you open up the front page of the Daily News, and of course it says today, this is great.
The Daily News. The Daily News hates Trump.
Yeah, this is my point.
Right.
I'm reading it. The news hates Trump. These people see me with the American flag on my hat, and I'm there reading it. Now, these aren't Native Americans, okay?
Right.
I'm in Dunkin' Donuts. Now, right away they come up to me and they say, Trump sucks. Not knowing who I am, my political viewpoints, and they don't even get that I'm reading the Daily News.
That's crazy,
all right?
man.
Now, granted, I should have sent them into next week, but then I stopped to realize who's on there, de Blasio. Maybe I better not.
The Sandinista from Nicaragua.
Right, exactly. I'd be put away for life.
Unbelievable, my brother.
Yeah, my point being is, I'm there. Then you got everybody, they have no idea who I am. If you want to be respected, respect the Donald first, and then what comes around goes around, my friend.
Absolutely, my brother. Hey, Irish Mike, thank you for the call.
Thank you, Russo.
Thank you, my brother. 800-848-9222. We got to protect the next president of the United States, Donald Trump. We got to vote for America's CEO March 15th. We got to make it happen. We'll go to Jeff in Pittsburgh. What's poppin', Jeff?
Hey, Frankie. God bless you, man.
God bless you too, my brother. So is PA swinging a DT or what?
Everybody I talk to, man, they hate Ted Cruz. Can't stand the guy. Thinks he's a phony Canadian. You have to be a natural-born citizen.
Right, and we got foreign nationals everywhere.
Yeah,
that's the reason why all these jobs are getting out of here. We're putting foreign nationals in the White House.
Yeah, absolutely. Man.
What they're protecting is the TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, the NAFTA. They're protecting the European Union. They're the globalists. We want someone that's going to defend and protect the American citizens. And it's not just white Americans. It's all American citizens. Agree?
That's right. Absolutely, man. And this Glenn Beck, he's a clown, man.
Oh, my gosh.
He should wear a floppy nose and, a big red nose.
I liked that guy when he had a show at Fox, right? What happened to him?
I don't know. He turned out to be a traitor. He's a betrayer. He's a Judas. I mean, that's what he turned out to be, man.
Ted Cruz, a Canadian? You're pawning off Ted Cruz as a natural-born American citizen? Frankie, Naturalization Act, 14th Amendment, with a Canadian birth certificate and no naturalization papers? The fraud starts there, right?
Exactly, and I'm not buying this stuff at all that he's non-establishment because he's meeting with what's he doing? Meeting with Jeb Bush.
That's right, and then just look at his wife, right? His wife is plugged in with. You heard Michael Savage? I love Mikey Savage. He was killing him today with Bush, and then you got this other thing with the Goldman. His wife works for Goldman Sachs, and they had loans from Sachs and Citibank. I mean, what fraud? The Washington cartel. He's part of the Washington cartel.
Absolutely, man. Hey, but I can just tell you this to Edward, man. Pittsburgh's going to represent for Trump. I can tell you, man. I can't speak for Philly. Sometimes they screw us up, but I know Pittsburgh is going to come out huge. Western Pennsylvania is going to, we're going to landslide.
That's what I'm talking about, Jeff. And just for off the record, I'm a Giant fan, but I love Big Ben, bro. He's unbelievable.
All right, God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you. 800-848-9222. I was talking to Ben Roethlisberger. What a quarterback. Kerry from Harlem. What's popping, Kerry? We're winding down here.
Frank, I'm a big Trump supporter. I weigh 400 pounds. I'm going to sit on the protesters. I'm going to come down there and sit on all the protesters.
I think you called me already. I'm going to kick to somebody else. Thank you for the call. I'm going to go to Christian. I'm going to go to Christian in New Jersey. What's popping, Christian?
Hello?
Yes?
Hello, yes. Listen, I'm just outraged. And at the same time, I'm just scared of what happened in Chicago today in the Trump rally. I mean, they were saying that there were like thousands and thousands of protesters that prevented Trump from speaking on his own rally.
Is that crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, these people, I don't know if I should use the word inferior. It's inferior group of people.
Everybody's entitled to protest, but you're not going to be violent. You're not going to let anybody speak. That's that's being hypocritical, no?
Yeah, but the funny thing is that these people say, "Oh, we want a president that make this country great again. We want a leader."
Right. We want Donald Trump. He's going to bring prosperity back to the country, jobs, education.
I mean, yes. We have a leader in our faces. It's Donald Trump, and we deny him, right?
It's crazy.
And yet they cheer Bernie Sanders. Sanders like the same narrative that keeps repeating on itself. And I'm just scared right now because if that happens at a rally, can you imagine if he becomes nominee or if he becomes president? Like
Bernie Sanders, he's preaching what's failing all around us, all over Europe, all over the world. Socialism is failing.
No, I'm scared for Trump because he might get killed. I don't know, man.
Well, but for the grace of God, we're going to protect him. I want to thank you for the call, Christian. God bless you. This is the Frankie Russo Show. You know, you got to vote for Donald Trump March 15th.
Welcome to the board.
We got to put him in the White House, baby. You can't keep up with this. You can't. No way. I'll see you in the future.
No more pussyfooting around. Our troops deserve the best. You deserve the best.